Alright, so What If Season 2 has been out for a while now, after watching the first couple episodes, and I gotta say, I was really impressed about what I saw, and now we're back into this series where we saw these many events that happened throughout the entire MCU and turning them into different scenarios with the characters that we all know and love. And just with the animation, it's sort of improved and it's back on like a different scale, and these are all just like different ideas. I'm glad that they keep on doing this, and so this will be my reaction, thoughts, and sort of review of the entire new season of what if, and give us my impressions and stuff like that. And so if you're new, then be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so I'm on any future vids. And so let's just hop into it. And now, just going into this new season of What If, and I like the What If show, and I think when they started back in 2021 with these different scenarios that happened, to all the events that happened in the MCU, these iconic moments, and turning it into something different in the animation format. And like I say, they did a very good job coming up with new ideas and even having like stuff involved, and I think I've seen only about 5 episodes, and even out of all the ones that I've watched as a whole, and even with my favorite one has to be the Christmas episode, is What If Happy Hogan Saved Christmas, and that's been my favorite episode so far, and it pays a homage to Die Hard, one of the all-time best Christmas movies, even though with actions and stuff like that. But even with the new season that sort of has a weak start, but in the later episodes, it kind of gets really good from here on out, and we have the characters returning, such as with Captain Carter, and even with the new characters, it introduced like the Grand Master, and you with Tony Stark, who is also back in this new season, and this is the characters that we all know and love, but also introducing new concepts of it. And now this next part is going to be a breakdown of all the episodes that I've seen, including going over what happens in them, everything in detail. So if you have not seen them, click away now. But if you're still here, enjoy this portion. And even out of all the episodes, with episode 1, what if Nebula joins the Nova Corps, I really like that idea. Is with Nebula, I kind of gets beyond you, and even with the next episode is what if Peter Quill attacked the Earth's mightiest heroes. We have young Peter Quill in there. You have Hank Pym, his daughter. Like, I think it's a younger version of her, and you even with the entire gang like coming together, and you with a Peter Quill as being evil instead of being with the Guardians, and just even. I just like that idea, but even with episode 3 is What If Happy Hogan Saved Christmas, and I just love the Avengers Tower, and that it pays homage to one of the best action Christmas movies of all time, Die Hard, and even like with this specific scene that so many people get so for the future of the MCU, is even with the scene right here is when a Happy Hogan turns into Hulk, and even with the Hulk's blood that is in Happy, and that he's sort of like a Hulk Happy Hogan, and even with the scene and that he just ripping up Iron Man bots apart, and so sort of like blood being splattered everywhere. That's gotta be like an R-rated scene, but in animation. And I think that's one of my all-time favorite Christmas episodes. And with the next one, episode 4, is with Tony Stark with the Grand Master, and you with Gamora, in which we explored an alternate side of her that we never even seen before. And I just like it. Even with the Grand Master involved, I think that this has the vibes of Thor Ragnarok, but even with Tony Stark that is back in this, and even with episode 5 where we have Black Widow, and with Captain Carter and Steve Rogers involved, and I just like all the ideas that they put in it, and I'm dying to see for how this all ends. And again, I just like what the season 2 of the show has to offer in animation format, and I hope that they continue to show down the road. And even if they're planning a 3rd season with all these ideas, I mean, they should keep it up with all these ideas that they have thrown, and with the ideas that I have with What If, and I just liked every single bit of it, and the fact that it's only like 9 days until like the end of the year, and I'm excited to see for how this all comes together, especially for the finale for What If Season 2, and I just liked all the ideas I have thrown in here, and even that this is a fun little show. Also, to this and compared to What If Season 1, and I think I like Season 2 a lot more because you get thrown all these ideas, and even with a Christmas episode that is in this, that is specifically for the holidays, and which I really liked, but even with the Season 1, which I liked the least, but even out of all these, I think this Season 2 is probably the best one, because even though it has like a weak episode, but it has a later episodes down the line that are actually really good. And trust me, I like this Season 1 of what if overall the show started out, but even with new ideas being thrown in here with Season 2, it just got me really invested into this series with a bunch of these characters that we all know and love, by having different scenarios thrown in here. And even with each episode that is its own little thing, but even for when we get past episode 5, it sets up a character returning. Like, even though that we've seen this character before in the trailers, but this is like a character that has returned, and I just like the Watcher, and like the way that he's like guiding and shows us to all these events that happen, and it played out in like a different scenario, and I just like the way that's all played out, and I'm glad that we're back into this animation format with different scenarios for the iconic events. And so for my final thoughts, I'm enjoying What If Season 2 so far, and out of all the episodes that I've watched, I think the Christmas episode is definitely the highlight. It's definitely my favorite episode with Happy Hogan, and even for this whole thing is going to end with the finale. We're really not sure, but I hope they continue this series. I hope they continue more ideas, and I mean I'll bring it on with more What If as well. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the series, and I can't wait to see what Marvel does moving forward. And so that is going to be it for this video, and just let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below, and how are you enjoying What If Season 2 so far, and just give me a rating to 1 out of 10 if you've seen the episodes. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn on notifications about future videos, and also follow my social, which are linked down below. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.